Alright guys, this is Mithril, and today I'm be doing something a little different. Um, I figured, why not, that way I could show you guys what I think of the series, the Fallout series. I know these were popular, but I'm gonna do mine. I don't really care if they were popular or not, I just figured it'd be good for you guys and good for me to show it. So, let's start off with the first one, and let me a disclaimer here. I've only played 3, 4, and New Vegas. I haven't played... Well, I've played Fallout Shelter, but I haven't played the rest. So, unfortunately, I can't tell you about the others. So, in my opinion, boom. Best one I've played so far. The DLC, or just like top tier. Well, hold on, let me rephrase that. Lonesome Road is top tier. The rest are just like good, or just like okay. Alright, then we're gonna go, in my opinion, B for Fallout 3. Good game, not bad. It was the first like 3D third-person game of the Fallout series, because before they were like top-downs. And so it really sparked a new life into the series and stuff. But compared to New Vegas, in my opinion, it just wasn't as great, wasn't as like lifeful. And that's about it. And 4, I've only played 4 for a little bit. I haven't like played it extensively, so I'd have to put it down here. I do plan on doing a playthrough for 4, so this could always change. This is always subject to change, but this is how I feel currently about it. That New Vegas is the best, then 3 here down at B, and then 4 at C. Fallout Shelter, I'd put it, if I had to, at D, since I have played it, but it honestly go into like F, because like you could play the game, then after an hour you have to wait for your companions or your vault dwellers once you send about. Okay, now let's move on to the more exciting part, the DLC. So I'll be starting with Fallout 3 DLC. So let's just start from the order I played it in, which is going to be Broken Steel. And Broken Steel, I think, is just going to be a B tier. It gave more of the game, like the main story, because you had to fight the Enclave and stuff and push them out. And it did allow you to actually continue the game afterwards, which I always hated, because you do the main story and then the game would end. That's what I hate about Fallout New Vegas 2, that for some reason, when games do that, they're just the worst. Let us continue to play these open world games after you finish the main quest. But like I was saying, it's alright, wasn't great compared to some other DLC on here. Then what did I play afterward? The Pit. I'm gonna put that one in a C tier for me. You might be wondering why. I mean, it was pretty short. When I did it, I only played it like for an hour and a half to finish the actual DLC. I sided with the, like the survivors and took the baby. So I haven't done the other side of the quest line where you side with the raiders. So this may change if I one day do that. But, like, it was okay. I didn't think it was too extensive. Like, they were talking about, that Trog disease and stuff. I was like, eh. And then stealing the baby sucked, and the characters were just alright. They were all kind of like buttholes and stuff. Point Lookout, I'm going to put that one in A. I like the location. I like the story setting. I do like how it's about tribals and stuff. And I like the weapons, because the double barrel is cool. I thought it was just overall a great DLC. There was a lot of like crazy, people there. I do like that kind of stuff. But overall, it's just fantastic. Okay, Anchorage. I'm gonna put that one also in B tier. The simulation, it's a cool idea. Not bad, but how should I put it? Well, let's go over something else first before I get to that point. Having to pick your troops and like what class you can choose. It kind of reminded me of Call of Duty. I thought that was actually pretty cool. That way you can lead whatever squad you want. That way it's not always like the same thing over and over again. You could always choose. That was cool. I do like that. Just it was a little short, another like hour and a half DLC. Having the winterized power armor as reward is what I think bumps it up to B. Otherwise I'd have it down here in C. And then there's Mothership Zeta, which I think is the best out of all the DLC from Fallout 3. Because, you know, the aliens going out in space, the alien weapons, just like the atmosphere, the logs you can find of people being abducted from all the way before the world got blown up and stuff. I hope one day they bring back another, like, Mothership Zeta DLC. Just overall, the best in my opinion. Alright, now, let's just go down to New Vegas. What should we start with? Courier Stash. C. I mean, it gave you a couple, like, weapons and armor to give you an advantage at the beginning of the game, but you don't really need it at the beginning of the game. Gunrunner's Arsenal. I'm going to put that in B, I believe. I did use some of the weapons they had. Basically, most of the weapons were weapons that are already in there. It's just now you can customize them and give them like mods and stuff. Like the anti-material rifle. Before having this DLC, it was basically stock. Whatever you bought was it. And then after having this DLC, you can customize it with stuff. Make it like less carry weight. And give it more damage and stuff, which is kind of cool. And then there were weapons that are from there that are not in like base game, like the Bazaar, which is basically a automatic sniper rifle. Very cool, very cool. Then let's start Dead Money. By far the worst one, the New Vegas DLC, in my opinion. But it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't dog watered. D down here. Yes, the killer clouds and all the ghost people and stuff and having the bomb color on you did suck because you basically had nothing in it. You had to find whatever you had to get and stuff, which was not bad. It took me like 5 hours, I think, to beat this DLC. And my first time playing it, I didn't hate it. Like, I would play it again. Because I would always hear people, you know, on videos or the reviews that this one was just like dreadful and people hated playing it. Not me. I thought it was okay. And then Honest Hearts, B tier, not bad, not bad. Joshua Graham's probably the best part out of it. I do like Zion National Park. I thought that was a cool place to have it. All the red rocks and stuff. I thought it was cool having Yaguais come back. Plant spores, I believe, are in there. Although the Cazadors sucked. Especially, like, sometimes they would just randomly spawn on me. And having tribals. Since I played New Vegas first before 3, I basically kind of got, like, almost the same vibes. But this one's, like, a dark cult tribals. And these are just, like, regular tribals. Just wasn't bad. The rewards for beating it were okay. The best thing out of Honest Hearts is probably the Survivalist. If you guys know who that is, look him up on the interwebs, because his rifle's cool and stuff, and he has a cool backstory. Old World Blues is up next. Very scientific. It was kind of reminded me of Anchorage a little bit. You know, having all the smartest people of the big empty and whatever wanting to escape and do all this to the people, but having Dr. Mobius be the so-called bad guy, keeping him contained, and having all the scientific experiments and the cool technology and stuff. I did like it. I did like it. But it kind of felt repetitive because you had to do the what is it, like the assassin combat armor mission, and basically you took one path for like 5 times. I think you have to do it 5 times. That was kind of annoying. I wish they would have like mixed it up somehow, made it a little better. But all of these DLC led into Lonesome Road, which I think is the best out of the Fallout New Vegas DLC. It had a great flow up to it, you know, like a great leading up to it. Because in each of the DLC, you learn about another courier who came before you and doing all this, even in the base game. And then having your confrontation with Ulysses about what you did before you became Courier 6 and were shot in the head. About how you guys are similar and walk the same path. And his, like, you know, ideology about America and stuff. I thought it was very, very well done. Best DLC in my opinion, if I were to like rank these in order, it'd be something like this. Like that. So I think the pit would be like, you know, better than Dead Money, and Dead Money's better than this. So as they go from right to left, they get better. I unfortunately haven't played Fallout 4 DLC, so I can't tell you anything about them. So this list is going to change eventually. Let me go back to this, that way you guys can see. That's how I have it for the base games and the DLC. I don't know what you guys think for it. A lot of people seem to think that New Vegas is overrated. I don't think so. I like how it is. I like how it's in the desert. I like the New Vegas like setting compared to the Capital Wasteland or even the whatever this one is. I can't think of the name. But yeah, I think other than Lonesome Road, Fallout 3 has better DLC than New Vegas. But Mothership Zeta is probably like my all-time favorite. But alright guys, if you liked today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it will help out my channel, and I will appreciate it like always. And then down in the description below are my socials, make sure to follow me there. But alright guys, this is Mithril. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.